Hey guys, welcome back. Tim here, Beard vs. Evil, with another Magic the Gathering Arena video, and today I'm very excited because we have our first viewer deck review. That's right. We went live for Friday Night Magic, live streamed on various platforms using Restream.io. I'm probably not going to do that in the future because I was having some issues with the chat. Probably stick with Twitch, so Twitch TV/BeardVsEvil. But somebody actually stopped by our stream, so it was very exciting. Yay, 2727 here. Posted a link, said we should try out this deck in Standard. So we're going to. I happen to have most of the cards already. It only cost me 2 wild cards. Because as you can see, I am tapped out of my wild cards. So fortunately, because I do like Burn, and I played Burn back when Dominaria was standard legal, I had a lot of these cards from Burn back in the Ravnica days. So we only had to pay, oddly enough, we had to pay our 2 rare wild cards for risk factor because I only had 2 copies of it. Other than that, it's a fairly budget-friendly deck in paper, only about $40, but there are quite a number, like 19 rares. But anyway, it's Burn. It's fun. So we're running OBOSH the Prey Piercer as our companion. So OBOSH, if you use him as a companion, you can only have odd converted mana costs in your deck. But anything with an odd converted mana cost that does damage to a permanent or player doubles that damage. So we are going to enhance our burn quite a bit. How do we do that? Blister Spit Gremlin is almost essential to this deck. For 1 and a tap, it deals 1 damage to the opponent, but whenever you cast a non-creature spell, like Shock or Skewer, Light Up the Stage, you untap them, and if you have the mana, you can do it again. It's amazing. Scorch Spitter. Everybody knows what Scorch Spitter does. You've been facing it on the ladder forever. Shock, we love it. With OBOSH on the board, Shock is 4 damage, instant speed for 1 mana. Bone Crusher Giant. Stomp, however, is a 2 casting cost spell. We get around the restriction because Bone Crusher Giant itself, the title of the card, is a 3 casting cost. Stomp, however, is 2 mana, so that is not doubled. You still only do the 2 damage. However, with OBOSH on the board, Bone Crusher Giant is swinging for 8. Whoops. Chandra Spitfire gets out of control with OBOSH on the board, especially with Blister Spit Gremlin. You're dealing non-combat damage to buff up the Spitfire, so immediately, for 1 mana, you're upping it to 4. OBOSH on the board, that's an 8 damage in the air, and of course, it just exponentially grows from there if you have more sources before your combat phase. Light Up the Stage, we know what that does. Risk factor. Crazy good in this deck. So you have to, so at instant speed, your opponent has to choose whether or not to deal 4 damage to them with OBOSH on the board, 8 damage. And if they refuse, you draw 3 cards to potentially what? Maybe draw a shock to hit them for 4, or a couple shocks to hit them for 8 anyway. Skewer the Critics again. Spectacle cost with OBOSH, 6 damage. And we have Blister Spit Gremlin as an easy way to hit that if we can't swing in for it. Slaying Fire, 3 damage to any target. If at least 3 red is spent, 4 damage instead. It's a mono red deck. You're doing 4 damage, or you're doing 8 with OBOSH on the board. Tybalt Rakish Instigator helps us against opponents that gain life. The -2, a 1/1 red devil token. When it dies, deals 1 damage to any target. Tokens technically are 0 casting cost, so that's an even number as far as rules go. So you're still only dealing the 1 damage, but it's a chump block. They can't gain life. Dwarven Mine, same thing. It adds a dwarf, but it's a token, so it's only 1 damage. Maybe if you don't have them, you don't need them, but they're common, so you could probably throw them in. It gives you a chump blocker if you don't want to get rid of your Blister Spits or your other spit. All your spitters are our spit cousins here, if you don't want to get rid of them. 21 Mountains. In the sideboard, we won't be looking at the sideboard too much this video, but Blazing Volley, 1 damage to each creature your opponent controls for 1 or 2 damage if OBOSH is on the board. Claim the Firstborn, you know what this is, but we're not running an oven to throw things in. But if they have their own Anax or Bone Crusher Giant, all of a sudden you're doubling that. that damage at hasted speed. Red cap melee, 4 damage to a creature or planeswalker, or 8 for 1. If Obosh is on the board, Shadow Spear, nice to have in the sideboard for any deck in the current meta. Active Treason, Chandra Acolyte of Flame. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll take this into a standard event. The best of one standard event. There's a little more variety there, and we'll see how we do. Obosh burn. Obosh bagosh. Alright. Torskirog. Tusker. Okay, whatever. Long ass names. Let's see. This is not a good opening hand. Let's mulligan that. 2 gremlins, light up. Yeah, this is much better. I think we'll keep that. What do we want to get rid of? I guess we'll ditch 1 gremlin. And play our gremlin. Breeze. Penalty collected. Alright. Land is good. Activate that. We ping for 1. Trigger Spectacle. We light up the stage. Nice. I'm almost tempted to attack. Actually, no, we don't need to. We can Slaying Fire next turn. Because if it's mono green, this is going to get big. So we'll actually have to play a little bit of control, probably. No Gruul. Okay, well, same thing. We need to not let things get too out of control. So having a Slaying Fire there is nice. Ooh, okay, no blocks. Yeah. Might as well attack. Losing that risk factor kind of sucked. Okay, so now... we'll wait till their turn. And that's why we did that. Takes the 4. Okay. So we have a mountain that we can get rid of to risk factor again. If we survive that long. Well, probably not going to survive that long. Yeah. What's wrong with Gruul? It's just way too fast for us. We might just play Obosh to try to keep ourselves alive, but if he has, let's see. Well, no, we should risk factor. Boy, it really doesn't matter. We're kind of screwed here. Yeah, we can't cast anything. So that's it. We lose that round. Just got out-grueled. Steamrolled over. 1 loss, 0 wins. Let's try again. I misplayed really bad at the end there. I should have dropped OBOSH is the blocker. But it probably wouldn't have done us any good. If they had Ember Cleave, they still would have steamrolled over us. This is decent. Garuda. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll do that again. Maybe Spitter's the play round 1. Light up the stage. Go ahead and swing in. 18. Next turn, Mountain, Spitter. Cool. Let's do Spitter because otherwise we'll lose it. Let's do another Spitter. And we'll redrop our Gremlin. No shock. No swing. Okay. Let's see. I think... Do we commit this to the board? Probably. And then we pass the turn. Jump starts, draw a card. We're basically leaving the Gremlin open so we can potentially pump Spitfire for a blocker. If it lasts that long. He's already at a board wipe. If he's at Shatter the Sky if he carries, or Shatter the Skies in this deck, which it probably is. Sure, I guess. Okay. Go ahead and ping. Return. Drop a mountain. We will ping. We will tibble.
The only thing to fear.
We will make a 1/1.
The messier.
And I guess we'll drop our Spitter again. No attacks. Six. Okay. Opponent may have got stuck on land. Or not. At this point, we'll make a blocker. And at this point... Radical Ideas. Only got 2 cards in hand. Make another 1/1.
Oh, they're so cute.
We will OBOSH. Do we swing with the Scorch Spitter? We don't, because it'll only do 2 to the zombie. So no attacks. If he has something to remove OBOSH, we ping for 2 before it dies. Shock, huh? There's Gigan. So we're something like Fire Prophecy. Not Fire Prophecy. Oh, you got a Phoenix, eh? We'll go right ahead. Sure, I'll ping you for 2. Slaying Fire, that's what we want. So, do I Slaying Fire Gigan? Each player drops a put creature card converted mana cost. Well, now that I think about it, I don't know if I care enough. Let's do this. I think we're just going to try to go face. And that's game. Just like that. That's the OBOSH burn. Oh, that's fun. That feels really good. Right now, I highly encourage that you try this. We got blown out by Gruul in that first one, but yeah, that second one was a lot of fun. Tron 22. We got our Spitter, we've got a Spitfire, we got a Skewer, so we got a decent amount of burn here. Kahira. I am going to spit first. Is this cycling? No. Maybe. Alright, let's drop that. No sense of attacking on their turn. Or sorry, low. Wait to tap until it means something. What you got? What you got, Tron? Nothing? Alright. Okay. Now, I'd normally be tempted to Chandra's Spitfire now. But they're at, what do you call it? Deafening Clarion. So I think what I will do is swing with the Spitter. Okay. All right. You know what? Since they did that, we're gonna try this out. Ah. Well, if that's the way you're gonna be, we'll just put another one out here. Huh. I'd really like to have OBOSH out. We'll stomp to buff the Spitfire. Now, do I skewer as well? I think we're just going to swing in. Because if he deals with Spitfire, then we just drop the giant. Shark Typhoon. Bone Crusher Giant. Might have another Shatter. Tuffers, eh?
By excellent timing. I've got it.
Okay. Risk factor's nice. Let's see. Let's swing for that fence. I will attempt to skewer to Fury.
We will meet again.
I guess I'll wait. Pass. Oh, do we risk factor? He's waiting for us to play OBOSH so we can shatter. Let's risk factor. Okay. I'm tempted to just do that again, but let's swing first. Yeah. We'll discard Tipple. Alright, down to 4. So now he has to deal with Bone Crusher Giant this turn.
Flammable enough.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I think we, I think we do that. We bait the, shatter. Oh, right, you can do that again. Crap.
Check out these fireworks.
Oh, they're both elementals. Yeah. Oh, that was, yeah, that was great. It's a big misplay. But I didn't think of that either. Like, I forgot they were elementals. Okay, so we're 2 and 1. House of Cards. House of Pies. We've got a gremlin. We've got turn 2, turn 3. We're gonna OBOSH it up. It's an OBOSH party. Let's keep. Probably get shocked. You're not gonna shock it? You gonna stomp it? You're not gonna stomp it? Yeah, let's risk it. There we go. I'm actually fine with that. That is just all right with me. Probably should have waited and did that on their turn. Do, 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 do. Kind of, yeah, you can't escape that yet. What do you need to escape? 3. Oh, you have 3. You just don't have the mana. Now you have the mana. I don't have anything I can cast for 2. I guess we'll drop the giant. Yeah, you can escape. Oh, that's right, it comes back with a counter. That's bad. I think we'll swing in with the giant. We might need the Spitfire for a block. Let's see. And I probably will stomp to buff up to kill the Phoenix again. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, the more burn we get out of their hand before... That's unfortunate. But that's less burn to the face. Okay. Can OBOSH for 8. Which is what we'll do. He needs a buff for Phoenix, otherwise he's in a little bit of trouble. Because we can risk factor next turn. Okay. Light up. Oh, another stomp. Okay, so what we do now is we just go ahead and risk factor. And that's, yeah, that'll do it. House of Card crumbles. I will take that gold and that XP, thank you. 3 wins, 1 loss. We'll do a couple more here. Grimgas. Oh no, a Yorian deck. Boo. How do you guys feel about the current meta? Let me know in the comments. I'm pretty much done playing the ladder until rotation, I think. Let's go ahead and give a little hit. I'm not going to light up the stage just yet. I will, however, stomp. I will play another one of those. I shall swing. Omen of the Forge deals 2 damage to any target. It's a little late because you're still getting that burn. I guess I'll just play another one. And I'll go ahead and light up the stage. Do I skewer now? Yeah, I'll go ahead and skewer now as well. So much fun playing Burn in Standard again. I'm having a good time. Shock it in, yeah. Give me as much damage as you got. What you gonna do, brother? We shall... a swing. Sure. Can't double block, huh? Okay. Why don't you decide whether or not you want to take 4 damage or not? Oh, I played the wrong one. Crap. I'm gonna go ahead and skewer that because I don't want that getting looked up to an agent. That's a lot of omens. What are our options here? I guess our first option is just go ahead and swing. I guess we would risk factor again? Go ahead and play that. I guess we light up the stage. I can't play that mountain. But I can play that gremlin. I've got a lot of cards in various states. Those are in hand, those are graveyard but jumpstart, those are partially exiled. Whee! I guess he can kill our gremlin when Omen comes back. Oh, life gain. You schmuck. Come on. Slaying Fire. We're gonna go ahead and play that. Man. He's at Luca. I don't really have a lot of options for... well, for much of anything. We're going to discard that mountain. That's a lot of mountains. We're going to do it again. There we go. No sense in attacking. How much burn do we have in our hands? Discard that mountain. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're a little short. Yeah, go ahead. There he is.
Always look. That's soldier's duty. Evolution provides a tactical advantage.
I mean, it doesn't matter. They're both just mines. Well, that's interesting. Oh, come on. If you play this deck, you don't deserve to have friends. Not our deck. Our deck's great, but this bullshit one. Yeah, I guess it's time to OBOSH. Eight. So we can only do another 6. But we can do 6. Although if he takes... yeah, we might just be dead. Let's see. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. I'm not entirely sure if there's a way we can survive the next turn. Boy, I really hate using Skewer on Luca. But I can't really afford another Agent of Treachery. Let's see. Oh, man. Yeah, that was the bad play. That just cost us. Because he can steal Obosh, and then that's enough to... Yeah.
I can do better than
That was it. I hate that deck. There's a... I don't know. Like I said, I really hate the current meta. 2 losses, 3 wins. It's not too bad, but yeah, going up against a meta deck. Like the top meta deck right now. Like if you're going to play a deck like that, play on the ladder where it belongs. Oh, more Obosh. Okay, that's fine. Obosh burn. Inferno Titan. Cool, bro. I ain't putting up with that shit. How you like me now? Oh, so you have something to buff it, eh? I'm not gonna let you do that. I ain't gonna fall for your trap. What I am gonna do is make you decide if you wanna take 4 damage. It's a trick question, 'cause we're bumping up Spitfire anyway. Baby, that's what I like. That's a big hit. Now, here's the thing. We could Obosh, or we could risk factor again. I think we Obosh. Spitfire still technically gets in for 2. Unless it dies. And he's still 2 mana away from his own Obosh. What are you highlighting Obosh for? You know how Obosh works. All he needs 2 shocks. A shock and a stomp. There's plenty of ways to deal with Chandra. Spitfire. That's right. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Oh. My friend. How you feel about risk factor? We're going to discard the gremlin. All we need is a shock. And we get our shock. Down to 3. down to -3. OBOSH burn! Love it. Oh, it's so much fun. What do you think? We've been going for how long? We'll do one more. This will be the last one. Doesn't really go very far, but I guess we'll keep it. So, yeah, we'll wait. We'll shotgun their turn. Now, when it dies, 2 damage to each opponent, you gain 2 life. I'm gonna take care of that now. Ayara? The first of Lock Thwain? You don't say. Ping. Skewer. Light up the stage. Sure, we'll swing for 1. Amori the Collector. You don't say. Ping. A Pong.
You should be flattered.
A Ping.
My assistants are painfully sloppy.
Tarasca. What you gonna do with your Amari? That's what you're gonna do?
Seems I have been outplayed.
That wasn't really worth it. Yeah, sure. So, I guess we do the fun thing. We skewer. Do we skewer the rider? No attacks. Black Amori. Timorad chosen of death. What are you yelling at? Oh, slaying fire. If I slaying fire at 4, not enough. But no, we can't kill Amori either. Decisions. Let's ping. Hong. Down to 9. We'll hold off another turn. Oh yeah, what does Timuret do? Exile 2 cards from graveyards.
Ugh, I feel like death.
Probably would have helped if I knew what Timuret did. I can see why I got rid of Tibble. Let's see. So what is that? 4, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, go ahead. And I really thought we'd have enough steam to get through this one. Mine, there's our chump block. And there's our Obosh. No attacks. Yeah, I feel like I have to block at least one of them. Death Touch, of course. Well, that makes the game a lot harder for us. We'll do that. Is there anything to get rid of? Let's get rid of that. Oh, I didn't think of that. Shit. Well, that was a waste. No attacks. Let's see, how much of this can I survive? You'll go there, and you'll go there. Yep, that'll do it. Lost to mono black bullshit. Well, it's not mono black. Well, no, I guess Ikoria is mono black technically. 3 losses. That's as far as we go. 4 wins, 3 losses. It's a fun deck. Definitely not competitive in any kind of ranked play. But there it is. It's a lot of fun. If you have the wild cards, or if you have most of the cards, I'd give it a spin if you're a fan of Burn, but I wouldn't pay like a bunch of wild cards since a lot of these come from Ravnica, the light up the stage, the risk factor, and M20, so a bunch of stuff that's going to be rotating out in a few months. So, but yeah, if you have the cards, give it a try. I want to thank Yay2727 for bringing this in. It was a lot of fun. I might make some changes and run this again. I think I'm going to lose the Dwarven Mine. I don't like having a tapped land in the opening hand. Slows us down. Probably want to play around with the sideboard. I might Might try this in the best of 3 at some point just to see how it goes for me. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. If you have any decks that you'd like me to try out, go ahead and leave those in the comments. As always, it's one of my first videos. Like if you want to, and subscribe if you want to. Both of those things really help out small channels. So this was our very first viewer deck review, and I liked it a lot. So hopefully we'll get to do more of these. But until next time, I will see you later.